Welcome to this fourth and final episode of this How to Make a Music Video series, and in today's video we're talking all about the top 11 mistakes that you want to avoid when you're making a music video. Hey, what's up? It's Chris from Brooker Films, and in today's video we're talking all about the mistakes that you're probably going to make but you want to avoid making when you first make a music video. So the first mistake that you want to avoid is not planning enough. If you neglect the pre-production phase and you don't plan the video, when you turn up to the shoot, chances are the shoot's going to fail, something's going to go wrong, and you're just going to embarrass yourself. So make sure to plan the video, know your locations, know your actors, create a shot list and a storyboard, and just know exactly what you're going to do and how you're going to do it. Now, the second mistake that you want to avoid is forgetting kit. If you forget the camera, the batteries, the lights, the SD card, it's going to look really bad and it's really going to ruin the shoot. So you want to make sure that you prep the kit the night before and make sure you have everything that you need to complete the shoot. Mistake number 3 is recording performance shots a cappella. When you're recording performance shots for a music video, it's super important that you have a speaker playing back the track on set. It doesn't matter how confident the performer feels, if you perform without the backing track and you do this a cappella, then chances are they're going to be out of time, and when you sync this up with the track in the edit, they're going to be out of time, you're going to have a headache, and it's just going to be an absolute nightmare. So never forget to play back the music on set. The fourth mistake to avoid is shooting beauty shots from under your eye line. Your eye line is here, and this is where the camera should be when you're shooting beauty shots. If the camera is down here and the actor is looking down to the camera, then they're going to end up with a double chin, it's going to look unflattering, and chances are the artist or the actor is not going to want that shot within the video, and it's going to make things really awkward between the two of you. So if you're shooting beauty shots, make sure to raise the camera up and get it to the eye line or just above the eye line. Tip number 5 is forgetting B-roll. B-roll is not the most important thing in the world, but it can save you in the edit. If you don't capture enough footage of your storyline, or if you haven't got enough performance shots, a little clip of B-roll can really help to save the edit and fill that patch where you're missing footage. So it might not feel super important on the day, but it's super important to not forget your B-roll. Mistake number 6 is not having enough variety. If you only capture 1 or 2 performance shots and you have a very small, basic storyline, you have to stretch that out for a whole 3 or 4 minutes, and the video is going to be really boring and the audience is just going to leave. So to avoid this, you want to make sure that you capture at least 5 or 6 performance shots and a well thought out storyline. Mistake 7 is a lack of continuity. Continuity is really important because a lack of continuity can really distract your viewer, and that will make them disengage with the story and they'll end up clicking away from your video. Now, for those that don't know, continuity is the consistency between shots. So if there is a drink in one shot and it disappears from another shot and then it's back in for the next shot, this is a continuity error and this is a real distraction. So pay attention to your continuity and make sure everything in the frame is supposed to be there when it's supposed to be there. The 8th mistake to avoid is an editing problem, and this is an out of time edit. If you're not cutting to the beat, or if your effects are out of time with the music, it's going to look really bad and really unprofessional because the video is not going to be connected to the track. So to avoid this, you want to be editing to the beat and you want to make sure that all of your effects are done in time with the music. Mistake number 9 is overdoing the effects. Now, of course, I get it. The glitch transition, the scribble animation, the whip pans, they're all really impressive, they're all really awesome, and they can add a lot of character to your music video. But you have to pick 1 or 2 of these effects and use them within your music video consistently. If you're using 10 different effects within your music video, it's going to become a distraction and it's going to take away from the storyline and the quality of the cinematography, and this is really going to ruin the music video. So don't overdo the editing effects. I know it's tempting, but really honestly avoid it. The 10th mistake on the list is slowing down footage shot at 24 frames per second. Honestly, it is ugly and it's the worst thing you could do inside of the edit, in my opinion. If you slow down footage shots at 24 frames per second, then it becomes really choppy and really amateur looking. If you want slow motion within the final video, then you have to make sure that you're shooting in a higher frame rate when you're on set. Make sure that you're shooting at a frame rate of at least 60 frames per second if you want slow motion in your video. And then the 11th mistake, the last mistake, is exporting in any other frame rate other than 23.976. If you export to any other frame rate besides 23.976 frames per second, then it's going to look really weird and really amateur because 23.976 is the industry standard. And there you go. If you avoid making 11 of these mistakes, then I promise you're going to create a really interesting and really awesome music video. Thank you ever so much for watching this 4-part series. I've really enjoyed talking to you all about music videos, and if you really enjoyed this, then let me know in the comment section below. And also don't forget to subscribe by pressing this circle icon, and don't forget to check out the next video by clicking this box just down here. Thank you for watching.